This segment is sponsored by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, welcome back, everyone, to Southern Woods and Waters. This is our Christmas special, and I have four brand new guests here, Hope, don't we?
Yeah, you do.
I want to say special thanks to Hope for helping me co-host this, too. I tell you what, Hope, you're awesome in your own right. We're going to get you out of that and into camo for this into this next year. We have with us tonight, we have James Jones, Natasha Jones. Now, who's the two offspring right here?
Ethan Jones and Lauren Jones.
That's right. This is my hunting buddy right here, orange. They have sniper hunting products, some of the best trail cameras I've ever used, and some of the best blinds. They don't have the Velcro and the zipper. They're real quiet. You can get in and out of these guys in these blinds really, really fast, really, really quiet. I want to ask you, James, what's Christmas mean to the patriarch of your family?
It just means, family getting together, family and friends, celebrating Christ. He died for our sins, and that means a lot to us.
You bet it does. What about you? What's Christmas mean?
Family.
What about toys? Are you ever going to say toys? Is he going to steal your line? Huh? What does Christmas mean to you, Natasha?
Just counting our blessings.
That's true. Hey, I hadn't thought about that, but we need to do that every day, don't we? We really do, not just Christmas time. So, all right, sparkly pants. What does Christmas mean to you?
Family.
Are you not going to say anything like Barbie doll or anything? Nothing? I mean, come on. I need some kid input here, Is it remote control, anything? Nothing? Brand new four-wheeler? What? Come on, you got to work with me here now.
How about an iPad?
How come Grandpa Hope Hines knows what the kids want?
And an iPhone? Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, my goodness.
If I didn't have grandkids with iPhones and iPads, I wouldn't know how to do any of it.
You couldn't keep in touch with them,
No,
could you?
couldn't. No.
You put GPS tracking on them.
Exactly.
Your mom said she's going to put one of those shocking collars on you. Well, I have to say, probably they're right. Electronics is not a bad idea for kids, but electronic trail cameras are good for guys, don't you think? And gals that like to hunt, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Check them out, Sniper Hunting Products. We want to say Merry Christmas to you, James. Merry Christmas to you, Natasha. We appreciate y'all very much. Merry Christmas, sparkly pants. All right, we're gonna visit some more of our fine sponsors in just a minute. All right, here is a great couple of guests that I have on the show now. Bobby Wilson, Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Bobby, Merry Christmas to you.
Here.
Good to have you on board. TWRA has been a sponsor now for several years.
Yep.
So glad to have y'all here. And you and I have become great friends over the last few years, talking about what's going on in the wide, wide world of outdoors.
That's right. From fish to wildlife to law enforcement to hunting,
everything.
fishing,
We've done it, safety and everything.
Yeah.
We've talked about it all, but Bobby is second in command now, by the way. And I've said this before, but congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you.
Couldn't happen to a nicer fella.
I don't know about that, but thank you.
Well,
anyway.
I do. You've been super, buddy. And Ed Carter, of course, we got to give him kudos.
Heck yeah,
he does a big job.
He's a great leader.
He is a great leader, and so Ed does a great job. But y'all got, how many employees does TWRA have?
We have a total of 720.
Wow. It is awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot. But now, not all those are enforcement people. It's just a mixture of.
But you got
everything.
biologists and
Administrative people.
secretaries and file clerks. I mean, it's a well-oiled machine that y'all do a lot.
We do a lot. We haven't, by the way, that number may seem like a lot, but we haven't increased that number in 10 years.
I know.
So we've decreased it, as a matter of fact, by 20 people.
And you got a list of people that want to get on, but
Oh, gosh.
it's just y'all have to cut budgets just like everybody else
We
does.
do. We had 5 wildlife officer positions this past go around. I had 184 people put in for it.
Wow.
We had to pick 5. It was tough.
That's
We got
tough.
5 good
I
ones.
wouldn't
though.
want that
You
job.
got 5 good ones, though.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Beside Hope Hines over here is Kenny Marcanic. Kenny, thank you so much for being part of the show. And brand new
Christmas.
sponsor,
That's right.
Capital Sportsman Clothes. And I'm going to tell you something, some of the best clothes out there, brother.
Thank you.
Matter of fact, I got 2 beige fishing shirts from you about 9-10 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I still
That's
have
right.
them. There's not a blemish on them, not a cut, not a ravel. A button has never come off.
No, that's not really what he wants to hear. He wants to know how many more you bought since then because you needed them.
I have had some since, but I'm talking about the oldest 2 I have are about 9 or 10 years old. Now, can everybody else say that about their shirts and stuff?
I can't.
I don't know of anybody that can.
No.
Quality stuff, quality shirts, quality from front to end. But Kenny, you got a great thing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And we try to be the favorite shirt in your closet, and that's
That's
all.
right.
That's all we can ask for.
What does Christmas mean to Kenny Marcanic?
Well, I would go back to when I was a child, really, because that's where real Christmas memories come from. And at that point in time, I would go back to my mother, really, and trying to figure out how she always bought exactly what you wanted. And you wonder, at first you think it's Santa.
That's
And
right.
Santa's magic, knows exactly
right.
what you want, and then you realize it's your parents doing the shopping, and even then you wonder, how did they know that?
That's right.
And what I didn't realize at the time, but that is then as I realized as an adult, and my eyes opened a little bit more, and I watched her, and I would see she shopped year round for people.
Oh, yeah.
When she saw something,
Smart lady.
She thought of them.
she would think of them, and it would remind. And she bought from the heart. She didn't buy because the season said, "Oh, you got to buy something quick. Go out and buy something," and you bought something just because. But she bought it because it was the right thing to buy at the time, and it came from her heart. And when she gave gifts to people, everybody felt the same way I did because it came from her heart.
She had a heart of giving.
Yeah,
Period.
and that's what I try to do today. I do it myself today.
Yeah.
I shop 24/7. When I see something that reminds me of somebody,
Yeah.
or that I know that they would like, I don't say, well, I'll buy that in December. I get it then.
Yeah.
And I think of my mother every time I do that. So that's
Kenny,
what
an
Christmas
awesome
means to me.
story. Well, that's awesome. What does it mean to you, Bobby?
Well, it is the most important birthday of the year.
Yes, it is.
Our Lord. And but one of the things that I like about Christmas is the music.
Yeah.
I'll start listening to it right after Thanksgiving, if not before, and I've got it dialed in on my radio, and I've got a Christmas CD in there, and I just love the music this time of year. And when Christmas is over, I get kind of depressed because I can't listen to it anymore. But I just enjoy the
You
Christmas
need
music.
XM radio. They got a Christmas channel now.
I've got that too. I've already got that. Yeah, plugged
But
in.
that is awesome. Well, I tell you what, you two guys are great fellas in your own right, and I know what's in both of you's heart. You're good Christian fellas, and we can't be surrounded by any better than you two, okay? So we want you to know that from Southern Woods and Waters, Hope Hines. We want you to know how much we appreciate y'all. All right, my next guest is a great one in her own right, and this is unusual, Rachel. This really is,
I
Rachel.
hear that a
mean,
lot. I do.
It is. It's because I've watched you work, and you're not afraid to get in there and do the little intricate cutting and all this. But Rachel Burchett, very nice to have you.
Thanks for having me back.
Brandon, your husband, right there, Mountain Man. He does help. He helps. I see him help.
He was skinning last night.
That's
for
right.
me.
And Evie, I know Evie helps. Evie was in there the other day when I was in there. She's a good
Yes,
hand.
I do.
That's right. She was taking some parts out, and and so you got a family-oriented business here.
I do.
Untamed Art.
Yep.
Well, that is a great name.
Thank you. It was hard to pick. We actually did it on Facebook. We had about 4 or 5 different choices, and we asked people what they thought, and that one stuck.
Well, that's
and I liked it.
what? That's a good way of doing it, and find out a new name of a business or something. But Untamed Art, gotta tell you, she's located in Baxter, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
But if anybody really needs to know, there's so many taxidermists out there,
Yeah, there's a lot.
but you are an award winner.
I
Won
have
several.
competed and won a few.
Yeah, and really, really well. Done really well.
Yeah, thank you.
By the way, I test taxidermists, and I told you up front, I test taxidermies people or companies by the way they do a bobcat. She does the most awesome bobcat work I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
And while we were there the other night, you had some bobcats that you were fixing to do, so you were preparing them then. But great job. We want you to know, go to them, Untamed Art. Check out Untamed Art on Facebook. Go to our webpage. They got theirs there also. But if you're looking for a taxidermist, I highly recommend Rachel Burchett, Brandon, and all the fine folks over there. But what does Christmas mean to you?
It's a little bit of a break. It's been a long deer season.
Now, that's the first one.
I
Out of
hate to
all the
say
years I've been doing this, that's the first one.
I
It's a
love
break.
it. I love it because this time of year I'm so busy, and we all are, and I'm so blessed to have so many customers walking in every day, and so it's kind of a culmination of the whole season. I've got to see everybody again. We've had, everything brought in. I've thanked them, and then I kind of get to come in to see my family, and, my husband just built me a humongous shop, and
a nice one.
it's very nice, and, then I have Evie, so it's kind of a break to sit down with my family and look back on the season and say, look how blessed we've been, and look how blessed our customers have been, and it almost makes me want to cry this year just because it's the first year that I've walked in my shop and just said, look at this, we did it, we made it.
You
Now we just gotta
called me
work
and said,
every day.
I am slammed,
Yeah.
but I'm going to keep taking them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep taking them. I'm gonna
What
keep.
does it mean to you, Brandon?
Friends, family, and this one right here.
There
Most
you
important
go.
thing.
Evie, what does the Christmas mean to you?
It means toys and being with my mommy and daddy.
Awesome,
and
I finally got somebody that says toys.
And having chili and
Oh, yeah.
being with family and Jesus being born.
That's right. Good job. Good job. You covered everything, didn't you? You did. You did. Well, I
Yes.
want to say thank you to you, Rachel. You and Brandon have opened your place up to us, opened your hearts up. Evie, we've had Evie on the show, and just we want to say thank you. And we appreciate y'all being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate. We're going coyote hunting March.
Let's do it.
So we're fixing to do that, and that'll be grand. Where'd you cut yourself the other day? I saw.
I don't even remember. It's already.
It was
filled
like a
up.
big gaping. You slipped and went a little too far.
Hazards of the job.
Hazards of the
It
job.
happens often. And that was one of those he knew was bad because when I reach and grab it and I just look over at Evie, he's like, "Oh, are
It's
you okay?"
bad.
And just running through the fingers and on the floor, and I'm like, "Oh, lovely." And
It's bad.
I can sew. It's all right.
Well, I tell you what, we appreciate y'all very much. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
We're gonna go now, and we'll be right back. All right, we have one other guest that we wanted to bring on in this segment, and that is Stacy Martin. Stacy with Rock's Edge. Fabulous. I love my Rock's Edge, brother.
I love you in it.
I love it too. It looks good. Now you guys have been going crazy out there.
Absolutely.
I mean, with Facebook and Instagram, everybody's in the Rock's Edge gear and Rock's Edge camo,
Yes,
and they're
sir.
killing some monsters.
They're doing good.
I'm seeing them, but they're like 1,000 yards away.
Oh, I know.
so,
I've had the same issue.
so I'm having the same problems, but I'm ready to go fishing too. So it works for fishing also.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But we're trying to get Hope involved.
I was just going to say, you see them at 1,000 yards, they come in my backyard.
Yeah,
So
see-
just come on to my house.
Well, we need to go to his house. He can
house.
fix breakfast, and we'll kill his
If he'll have the grill going, I'll be there.
By the way, a buck came in my yard the other day. I've never seen this. Now, maybe you guys have. Had antlers only on one side.
Yep, probably got in a fight.
Got in a fight.
Yeah,
Got
what it
broke
was?
off. Yep.
Well, my wife and I were talking about that, and I said, well, either he was born that way or he broke them off somehow.
He broke them off.
All right.
Or Hugh may have shot at him, and he
Yeah,
didn't.
I might have hit the hand. I've been known to do that too. Now. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. Did you don't realize that we're not the only klutzes out there in the woods. I mean, they fall too, so they can fall and hit a tree and break one off. And
I got it.
all kinds of things happen.
Okay.
But Stacy, Rock's Edge gear, you just started it. It's starting to snowball effect
Starting
now.
to take off, starting to become a household name finally.
That's awesome,
people are starting to talk. So, and that's what it takes to make it.
That's what it
You
takes.
just got to get it out there.
Now, what does Christmas mean to you?
Christmas starts with Christ, of course.
That's right.
That is the meaning of Christmas. Without Christ, the ultimate gift that we were given,
That's right.
there wouldn't be a Christmas.
I don't think so either. Bro.
No, we wouldn't be here celebrating it.
Where's your family?
My family is in Kentucky. All of them are in Kentucky.
Probably hunting right now.
They're probably hunting right now. Here I am. Probably in my deer stand.
In your deer stand. That's right. That's
Wearing
right.
your camouflage.
Wearing my camouflage.
Well, they
Absolutely.
better be anyway.
Hey, he's
Yeah, they
out of
better
town.
be.
We're ransacking the shack.
They will too.
Would you be lost without them?
Absolutely lost without them.
So-
Yes. Without family is it.
Well, we're glad that you're with Southern Woods and Waters family.
Absolutely.
And we
Me
want to
too.
thank you. Merry Christmas
Merry
to
Christmas
you.
to
Hope
you.
Hines, we got to get
Merry
the
Christmas to you,
checkerboard.
Hope.
Thank you.
We
Merry
gotta
Christmas to you, too. I'm all in, boys. I'm all in.
Now,
Just call me.
Now, can we tell them about your I carried him bird hunting.
Did you?
Yeah, and he pulled his shotgun out of the case. You know what came out of it? A jelly bean. A jelly bean came out of the barrel.
That just proves I take it everywhere I go.
His grandkids, that's where they hide the
We know
jelly
where he
beans.
was Easter.
Hey, thank you so much, Stacy.
Thank you.
Rock's Edge Gear, some of the best camo out there. Give them a shout. Go to our Facebook page or our website, and you can get a direct link to his. But we thank him very much. We got to take a quick break and visit some more of our fine sponsors to help make this show available to you each and every week. We'll be right back with more Southern Woods and Waters.